Hello. My name is Alex. I am 24 years old. I live in a small city. 5 months ago, I could not speak English. I could not say hello. I could not say, how are you? I was scared to talk. I felt lost. But today, I speak English. I learned it in 5 months. I did not use expensive classes. I did not go to an English country. I used simple ways. This is my story. It is for you too. If you want to learn English, read this. I love computers. I want to be a programmer. I am good at coding. I worked hard for years. One day, I saw a job. It was my dream job. The job was at a big company. The company was far away. I sent my application. They liked it. They said, Alex, come for an interview. I was so happy. I thought about a new life. I imagined a big salary. I imagined working with smart people. Then the interview came. It was a video call. 3 people were there. They spoke English. They spoke fast. I did not understand them. They asked, Alex, tell us about you. What is your experience? I knew the answer, but I could not speak. My mind was empty. I said, I code computer good. They looked at me. It was quiet. It felt bad. They asked another question. I could not answer. They said, Thank you, Alex. I knew I failed. I did not get the job. I was sad. I was angry at myself. I was good at coding, but I could not speak English. English was the key to my dream. Without English, I could not win. I felt ashamed. Before, I said, I don't need English. My job is enough. But now I saw the truth. I needed English. That night, I decided I would learn English. I would learn it fast. Many people buy expensive classes. I tried that before. It did not work. Last year, I took an online class. The teacher gave me word lists. I did grammar exercises. I studied rules. But after 3 months, I could not speak. So I knew classes were not the answer. I needed a new way. I needed a simple plan. I started my 5-month plan. First, I did not learn new words. I thought, I need more words. But that was wrong. I knew many words. I could not use them. So I made a survival sentence list. I wrote 50 simple sentences. I needed them every day. For example, "Hi, how are you? Can you repeat? I don't understand. I want a coffee, please." Every morning, I read my sentences. I said them out loud. I said them 10 times. At first, my mouth was slow. After 5 days, it was easy. I said them fast. They felt natural. I did not think, I just spoke. Try this now. Say, "Hello, how are you?" 10 times. It helps you speak faster. Then I spoke to myself in English. When I was alone, I talked. In the shower, I said, "I am washing. The water is warm." When I made food, I said, "I am cooking eggs. I like eggs." At first, I felt silly, but no one heard me. No one judged me. After 1 week, my brain thought in English. I did not translate. Do you talk to yourself? Try it today. Say, "I am learning English." I also used movies. I picked 5 sentences every day. I watched English movies. I listened to native speakers. I copied them. For example, I heard, "I'm so happy." I paused. I said, "I'm so happy." I used the same tone. I said it 10 times. This helped my accent. After 2 weeks, I spoke simple sentences. I felt confident. After 2 weeks, I wanted more. I wanted real conversations. I wanted to understand native speakers. So I used the question-answer method. It was easy. I asked myself a question. I answered fast. I added more details each time. For example, I asked, "What did you do today?" First, I said, "I worked." Then, "I worked on my computer." Then, "I worked on my computer for 2 hours." Then, "I worked on my computer for 2 hours. I made a program." This made my sentences longer. It made my speaking faster. I did this for 30 minutes every day. Try this now. Ask, "What did you eat?" Answer in English. Another question was, "What is your favorite food?" First, I said, "I like pizza." Then, "I like pizza and fruit." Then, "I like pizza, fruit, and ice cream." Then, "I like pizza, fruit, and ice cream because they are good." This helped me speak without thinking. After 1 month, I did not translate. My brain thought in English. My accent was not good. People understood me, but I sounded different. So I used the echo technique. I listened to native speakers. I used YouTube and podcasts. I paused after each sentence. I copied it. For example, I heard, "What are you doing?" I said, "What are you doing?" I used the same speed. I used the same tone. I did this for 30 minutes every day. After 1 month, people said, "Your English sounds good." I was happy. I needed more words. I did not use word lists. They did not work. Instead, I used the story method. I picked 5 new words every day. I made a short story. I read it out loud 10 times. I used the words in real life. For example, my words were fun, party, friend, dance, cake. My story was, I go to a fun party. My friend is there. We dance, we eat cake. I said it 10 times. Then I used the words. I said to my friend, I like to dance. Parties are fun. Another day, my words were sun, walk, park, happy, dog. My story was, the sun is bright. I walk in the park. I see a dog. I am happy. After 3 months, I learned 1,000 words. They were easy to remember. I thought in my own language. Then I translated to English. This was slow, so I trained my brain. When I walked, I described things. I said, the sky is blue. The trees are green. I see a car. I asked myself questions. For example, what am I doing? I answered, I am walking. I am happy. I wrote a journal in English. Every night, I wrote about my day. First, I wrote, I go to work. I eat food. After 1 month, I wrote, I went to work. I ate rice and chicken. It was good. I made a rule. I spoke English for 2 hours every day. If I had no one to talk to, I spoke to myself. I spoke while cooking. I said, I am making soup. I spoke while walking. I said, the street is busy. Even when I was tired, I spoke. I said, English is my future. This kept me strong. Do you speak English every day? Try it for 10 minutes today. After 3 months, I wanted grammar. I did not use books. Books were boring. I listened to native speakers. I watched movies. I heard, I have been learning English. In school, I learned, I am learning English. I asked, why is it different? I searched online. I learned about tenses. I wrote sentences. I used them. For example, I said, I have been working all day. I kept a notebook. I wrote prepositions. For example, on the bus, but in the car. I wrote at night, but in the morning. When I was not sure, I listened to native speakers. I copied them. I wrote in my journal every night. First, I wrote, I go to work. I eat food. Later, I wrote, I went to work today. I ate fish and rice. It was good. My writing was better. I used shadowing. I watched videos of native speakers. I put on headphones. I repeated every word. For example, I heard, "It's a nice day." I said, "It's a nice day." I copied their speed. I did this for 20 minutes every day. My pronunciation was better. I also watched movies with subtitles. I paused after each sentence. I repeated it. For example, I heard, "I love this movie." I said, "I love this movie." My English sounded natural. English is not just words. It is confidence. Many people know English, but are scared to speak. I decided not to be scared. I spoke English everywhere. At work, I said, "Good morning." At the store, I said, "Can you help me?" I made mistakes, but people understood me. They did not laugh. This gave me confidence. Try this. Say hello to someone today. I was scared of native speakers. I thought they will not understand me. So I prepared. I made a list of 10 topics. For example, how is your day? What is your job? What food do you like? I practiced these topics. I answered in full sentences. Then I joined an online group. People from many countries talked in English. At first, I was nervous, but they were kind. We talked about food, work, and life. I made friends. It was fun. Do you want to talk in English? Find a friend to practice. After 5 months, I was different. I spoke English clearly. I did not translate in my head. One day, I spoke to myself in the mirror. I said, "I am Alex. I speak English." The words were easy. It felt great. It was not magic. It was hard work. That day, I joined an online meeting. People from different countries talked. I was nervous, but I said, "I can do this." I spoke. People listened. They asked questions. I answered clearly. They said, "Your English is great." I smiled. I was fluent. Then I applied for my dream job again. It was the same company. I was ready. I went to the interview. I was not scared. I spoke clearly. I answered every question. The interviewers smiled. They said, "Good job, Alex." A few days later, they called. They said, "Alex, you got the job." My salary was $5,000 a month. I was so happy. I called my parents. I said, "I did it." My mom cried. My dad said, "We are proud." With my first salary, I bought gifts. I bought a watch for my dad. I bought a necklace for my mum. They said, "We don't need gifts." I said, "This is for you. Thank you for believing in me." It was a special moment. My hard work was worth it. Here are my lessons. First, believe in yourself. Many people think English is hard. I thought that too. But I said, I can learn English. I am improving. This helped me. You can do it too. Say, I can learn English now. Second, use English every day. I changed my phone to English. I watched English videos. I listened to English songs. Everything was in English. This helped my brain. Try this. Change one thing to English today. Third, speak without fear. Mistakes are okay. I spoke to everyone. I spoke to myself. The more I spoke, the better I was. People like your effort. Try saying hi to someone today. Fourth, listen and copy. I listened to native speakers. I copied their words. Shadowing helped my accent. Movies helped my tone. Try repeating one sentence from a movie today. Fifth, learn words in stories. Don't use lists. Pick 5 words. Make a story. For example, words big, house, run, cat, play. Say it 10 times. Use the words. This helps you remember. Sixth, learn grammar naturally. Don't use books. Listen to native speakers. Notice their sentences. Use them. For example, I heard, "I have been working." I used it. Write one sentence in your journal today. Seventh, be consistent. Do something in English every day. Speak for 10 minutes. Write one sentence. Listen to a song. Even when you are tired, do something. Try this. Speak English for 5 minutes now. Imagine yourself in 6 months. You speak English. You are confident. You have new opportunities. You are proud. Start today. Don't wait. Don't be scared. Practice every day. You can do it. This is not just about English. It is about your future. I was like you. I felt lost. I felt scared. But I worked hard. I did not give up. Now I have my dream job. I speak English every day. I am happy. You can do it too. Start now. Speak. Listen. Write. Be consistent. The pain of work is small. The pain of regret is big. Choose to work. Choose to grow. Your journey starts now.